Okay, this is All-Star Secrets. This is All-Star Secrets Show 155, VTR 72079, Air 81079. This is the last All-Star Secrets. On behalf of Michael Hill and myself, I would like to thank Walter Case especially, and our entire production staff and all of the crew of NBC, and a special thanks to Michael Brockman for giving us a chance. Thank you, NBC. We'll be back, okay? There we go. The stars you've just seen says they like to dress in tight, revealing clothes because they say they have great legs. Now, who do you think that is?
Is it the sexy Bo Hopkins, the shameless Joanne Worley, the shapely Dwight Stone, the sensuous Sarah Purcell, or the sultry Charlie Callis? We'll find out who's got the gorgeous gams when our All-Star panel and these three competitors meet face-to-face on All-Star Secrets. And now, here's the host of All-Star Secrets, Bob Eubanks.
My goodness. Gee, we're glad you're here. What do we do now, folks? No, one of these stars says they like to dress in tight, revealing clothes because they say they have great legs. I know who you hope it is, but let's see who it is, all right? Gosh, I hope it's one of the ladies. No, it's Dwight Stones! All right. Yeah, okay.
What do you think? Huh?
Well, let me see the legs. No, you don't
need more?
Come on. Sure. Look at this.
Oh!
Charlie, let's see your legs, Charlie.
Hey, rough up the hairs there. Oh, nice.
Come on, girls.
Shave this one and send them up to my room.
I see. Looks like a picket fence over there, doesn't it? Hey, those are the kind of legs you're going to see revealed by our stars. We're going to meet our three contestants in just a moment when we come back, right after these commercial words. We're back with All-Star Secrets. I want you to meet our three contestants now who are here to play the game. Originally, well, first of all, from Seal Beach, California, a student who enjoys tennis and roller skating, Bessie Baskin. And originally from Watsonville, California, a musician whose hobbies include rocketry, Hans Christian Michelson. Originally from New Orleans, or down there they say Nolans, an assessment specialist who loves traveling and meeting new people, Barbara Smith. Contestants, welcome to All-Star Secrets. Now, here's the way we play our game. Every time that I reveal a secret, one of our stars will tell you who they think that secret's about. Really, then, though, you have to decide. If you choose the correct star, you win the money. And you also control how much each secret is worth by stopping our random money selector. And in the first round, they're worth between $120 and $300. And Chris, you won the toss of the coin, didn't you, before the show? So you have control. Push the button anytime you want to. We'll go right to our first secret. It's worth $120. Okay. One of today's stars says the most embarrassing moment of their life came on a national television show in front of millions of people. They told our staff, and I quote them now, "My performance went so badly that I didn't know who I was or where I was. It took me 3 days to recover." Now, it's not you, Bo, but who do you see embarrassed in front of millions of people?
Millions?
Other than on this show, I mean.
Geez, millions of people.
Somebody was so embarrassed. National television.
Well, I know Charlie's been embarrassed a lot of times out at the river bottom. But
who do you think?
I would have to say the only one who's amongst us has been in front of millions of people would have to be Dwight because of the
You think
Olympics.
it's Dwight Stones? All right. Bo Hopkins thinks this one is about our high jumping champion, Dwight Stones. It's worth $120, $40 to each of you if you're all three right. $60 if two of you are correct. You get all the money if you're the only one right. Lock in your answers right now. You're looking for the star who says their most embarrassing moment happened on national television. It took them 3 days to recover. Barbara, hurry and lock in your answers if you would, please. Okay, everybody's made their choice. Almost. Now, let's see, who do you think this one is about? Two of you say that it's Sarah. Bessie, why did you say that it's Joanne Worley?
Because she might be the kind of exuberant person that might just maybe kind of got.
Do you think that Joanne could get embarrassed? Really?
Bessie.
Maybe just a little.
All right. If it's Joanne, you get the money. If it turns out to be Sarah, Chris, and Barbara split the $120. It is Charlie Callis. No.
3 days.
Oh, well,
It went that bad, Charlie? Really?
this is a true story. This is my first big major television show. This is before I became a Paramount a comedian. I mean, really, the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah, Ed
All right, Sullivan Show.
Yes.
Now, I do a story in my act that people still request to this day. It's called a shotgun story about two guys stuttering when they go, hello, Ralph. Hello, is this... I mean, you can't miss with this story.
Yes.
Now, I did it in a dress rehearsal. A dress rehearsal means that there's no audience, but you got down the words, you wear the tuxedo, the musicians, they want to get for timing.
Sure.
I did the story, I'm doing the faces. People, the engineers are screaming, hollering. I figure this is going to be it. I tell my manager, boy, we're going to buy a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
A white one.
Yes.
I'm going to live in Bel Air.
Sure.
I'm going to get 13 Sullivan shots.
For
Comes airtime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our show, here's for the first time, Charlie Callis. I get out, I do the story. Nothing.
nothing.
I mean, the more I'm going, the more I feel like a jerk, because this story is it's very broad. And I'm doing, and the people are going. Now, I hear a hum in my head. As I'm doing the story, it's getting louder. Now I finish, right? Sullivan says, all right, come over here. You know something, Charlie Callis? Someday when you get a lot of experience, you'll be a very funny fellow. So let's hear it. Now I walked down to East Broadway, where the docks are.
Yeah.
And they had all the Liberty boats.
3 days.
I felt the worst. But here I am, a superstar.
Yep, here you are, superstar. Boy, wasn't that easy? Okay. Let's go on to our next secret. Remember, all these secrets are true. And Barbara, you now have control of our random money selector. Didn't win any money that time. Let's go to this one, which is going to be worth $180. Okay, 180. Here we go. Somebody in the panel says they will not drive on freeways and will go miles to avoid making a left-hand turn. Now, it might be because they turned over the truck they were driving on the way to their driver's test. That's not you, Sarah, but who may not want to hitch a ride with somebody in this panel? Who do you think it is?
Oh, gosh. It's got to be Bo. It's got to be Bo.
You think it's Bo? All right. Sarah Purcell thinks this one is about Bo Hopkins. You at home can play along for $180. Our contestants will lock in their answers. Who do you think it is now? You're looking for the star who won't drive on freeways, will go miles out of their way not to make a left-hand turn. And two of you say that it's Bo, but Chris thinks that it might be Joanne Worley. All right, we're going to find out right now. Maybe you'll get some money this time, gang. It is Joanne Worley! Yes! Chris, you were right. $180.
Yes. I know I'm tall, but that doesn't mean I'm brave.
No.
In Longwood, when I went to get my driver's permit, I turned a truck over into a cornfield, which kind of made me crazy about driving. And when I moved out here, a guy there tried to teach me, but on the back roads,
Sure.
who really cared. Then out here, I had to take lessons. And I will go miles out of my way before I'll make a left-hand turn. I never go on the freeways, only once during a lesson.
Sure.
I have never driven on the freeways. And I always leave 1 hour before I have to be anyplace because I'm scared of driving.
We're scared too now. Good grief. Hey, we'll be back with more All-Star Secrets in round two. They're going to be worth up to $600. Be right back for that, all right? All right, we're back with All-Star Secrets. This is round two, and our secrets are worth between $360 and $600. I would like to thank one of the greatest directors in television, Chris Darley, for directing All-Star Secrets. What in the world is this? What? Oh, Michael Hill? Well, Michael Hill's my partner, and he's always wanted to see a penguin on this show. Yes, well, you'll find him right over there. You want a penguin? We give you a penguin. That's all. All right, Bessie, you now have control of the random money selector. Go forward, Bessie. $420. For $420, one of our celebrities made this statement. I have a goody two-shoes image, but I'm not really like that at all. I'm kind of a rambunctious person, and I know all of the four-letter words. Now, it's not you, Charlie, but somebody claims there are no goody two-shoes. Who do you think that is?
Oh, it's Sarah, definitely.
You think it's Sarah Purcell?
Oh, yeah.
Really? All right. Charlie Kellis thinks this one is about Sarah Purcell. I don't know. For $420, who do you think it's about? Looking for the star with goody two-shoes image. They say they know all of the four-letter words. All right. Everybody's made their choice, and let's... Barbara, why do you say it's Sarah?
Because I've watched Sarah. I watch you every single day on AM, and I love you, and it's a pleasure to see her. And she just comes on that way to me.
I watch her every day on AM, too. She's doing a fine job,
She
isn't she?
sure is.
Yeah. What's his name? Oh, what's his name? What is what's his name? Oh, anyway, for $420, if it's Sarah, you're going to split the money three ways. It is Sarah Purcell. You're right. Okay. $140 apiece.
Golly gee whiz and shucks.
Are those the four-letter words you know? Golly, gee whiz, and shucks.
SHUCKS. Right.
That's six.
Shucks. 6 words. Yeah. Oh, there's a four-letter word. G. No, that's 3. Oh.
Give me a four-letter word, sir.
Great dropout. What do you expect she can't spell?
GOSH. Gosh.
Oh, good. We did it. All right.
Gosh,
I feel better
darling,
now.
and all
Okay. He did pretty well that time. Won some money. Okay, Chris, we'll go right to you now. Once again, it could be worth up to $600, and that's what it's worth. $600. Okay. One of our panelists says they wanted to get into show business so badly that they became an expert at faking illness so they could get time off their job to go to auditions. Now, it's not you, Dwight, but who looks like they could be sincerely sick?
I think Joanne would have done anything to get a job.
Why? How dare you?
You think it might be Joanne? All right, Dwight Stones thinks this one is about Joanne Worley. For $600, who do you think it's about? You're looking for the star who says they got off work to go to auditions by faking illness. Let's see, who do you think it is? All right, everybody's made their choice. And two of you go along with Dwight. You say that it is Joanne. Chris, why did you say Joanne?
I would just think she'd be that type of person. I really...
Sneaky,
Sorry.
is that what you're telling me? All right, if it's Joanne, you split the money with Bessie. If it turns out to be Bo, Barbara gets all the money. For $600, it's Joanne Worley. $300 apiece. Gosh,
Well,
we've
I
all
had
done
to.
that. You know that?
Sure, you have to. I worked as a secretary
Uh-huh.
to a president of an insurance company. And whenever I had an audition, around 11 o'clock, I would start going, little moans.
Yeah.
And then I would do a real quick run to the ladies' room. And then I would come back, and I would have splashed a little water around my mouth like I had thrown up and had to clean up my mouth.
yeah.
You know you do? And I say, I really think
Gotta
I
go
should
home.
go home. I don't know. I said, oh, yes, Joanne, you look awful. I said, I do? No.
And they see you on a
thank
Tidy Bowl commercial, and they wonder how you got it, right?
No, but they were very nice. I'm not sure that I've really fooled them or not, but I thought I did.
You started off as a secretary?
Yeah, after I sold Dabbitt. No, actually, Dabbitt was after the secretary.
That's right. Your
Yeah,
career went
to the
straight up from there.
president of a big insurance company.
Hey, I'm
they thought I was
impressed.
going to be Madam Insurance.
We'll be back with more All-Star Secrets right after this. We'll have our blind item. That will determine who the winner of our game is. Be right back. We're back with All-Star Secrets. Not doing too bad, gang. Bessie's got $440. Chris has $620. Barbara has $140. Anybody can still win, though, because if you're the only one that gets the blind item right, you get $1,500. $500 to each of you that has the correct answer. And during the blind item, you don't get any help at all from any of our stars. You have to make that choice by yourself. So, good luck to you. Here's our blind item. We ask all of the members of our All-Star panel this question. How do you keep your success in perspective? And one of them said, it's easy. I don't take myself seriously, and I don't read what they write about me. That's our blind item, okay? You have 10 seconds to lock in your answers, and you can begin right now, contestants. Based on your impressions of our panel, what you may have learned about them today, who do you think gave us that answer? They don't take themselves seriously, and they don't read what they write about them. Okay, everybody made your choice? Hurry, please, ladies. Okay, now you've locked in your answers. You got your answer locked in, Bessie? All right, here we go. We'll see which one of our stars the blind item is about. It's about Bo Hopkins. No one said it's about Bo, so that means that Chris with $620. You win the game. You won a 16-day vacation for two in Japan.
A holiday in Japan Japan. We'll fly you and the guests from Los Angeles to exciting Tokyo, where you'll begin your fabulous 16-day vacation visiting such cities as picturesque Kamakura, Kyoto, Kobe, and Osaka. And take an inland sea cruise. First-class hotel accommodations included. Furnished by Club Universe. And congratulations from All Star Secrets.
Good for you, Chris. Congratulations to you. Have a good time going to Japan. Bessie, you won $440. Thank you for playing our game. Barbara, $140. Enjoyed having you. And Chris, today in cash and prizes and All-Star Secrets, you win $3,810. Have a good time in Japan. Okay, we're going to pause for a couple of words. When we come back, we'll have a surprise with one of our stars. Be right back.
Today's runner-up players will receive a cosmetic gift assortment of Sally Hansen nail products featuring artist nails with nylon, America's #1 nail protection, Sally Hansen, and Blue Luster Shampoo and Blue Luster Plus Carpet Shampoo with grease cutters and brighteners to remove ground-in dirt and grime. And Dubuque Royal Buffet canned ham, carefully cured by experts in the Iowa corn country, fully cooked and flavor sealed by Dubuque, the canned ham people. And Final Net, the non-aerosol hairspray that's concentrated to hold up longer than you do. And Niagara Spray Starch restores body that detergents wash away for faster ironing. America's favorite spray starch is Niagara. And picnic time is easy with finger-licking good Kentucky Fried Chicken and insulated bag to keep things cool. It's nice to feel so good about a meal. And now back to Bob Eubanks and more All-Star Secrets.
Thank you, Tony McClay, very much. Okay, time in our show when we have a surprise with one of our stars, Joanne Worley. Come here, Joanne. Joanne. Oh, I wish Roger was here. How's Roger?
My sweet honey.
I know.
He is just terrific.
Well,
everybody, would you wait just one moment? Everybody has heard you surprising everybody else.
Oh,
now, come on, just a minute here.
in my gut, I knew something.
That's right.
In my gut, I knew
Do
something.
you realize that you have surprised over 150 stars with such things as elephants, camels, horses, tigers, pigs, seal, and yes, remember the crab-eating fox?
Yes.
You have flown and surprised guests to Hollywood from all over the country.
Yes.
You've even had a symphony orchestra to satisfy one star's all-time fantasy.
Ross Martin.
So your wonderful staff and I got together and decided that it's time that your fans and audience knew more about you. Come right over here and have a seat, Uncle Bob. I'll take the book. Mr. Eubanks? That's it. Make yourself comfy, Bob.
Yes.
Now then, it all started for you many years ago in a small California, don't look at it yet, small California town. Now, here you are with your first celebrity panel. Isn't that cute?
Yes, there they are.
Your hair hasn't changed very much, has
He's
it?
going back. Look at those devils.
And after a very quite uneventful childhood,
Yes, for sure.
you got the show business bug, and you took a job as a disc jockey in the hub of the entertainment world, Oxnard, California.
Kill them.
Yeah, well, you were such a smash there on your own radio show.
Oh, yeah.
That once you had a listener phone-in contest and nobody called.
That's true.
Remember that?
Yes.
But undaunted, you little
Undaunted,
devil,
yes,
you
yes.
moved to Los Angeles and became the city's numero uno DJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
You impressed your friends by telling them that you knew Charlie O'Dell personally.
Charlie O'Donnell.
O'Donnell,
Yes.
him too.
Yeah.
He's your friend. You know him personally.
Yeah.
Still, you remember your hair was exactly the same. Now, it was about this time that you started promoting concerts.
Did they?
And you took a big gamble and brought in a young English rock group to the Hollywood Bowl for their first appearance. Of course, that group was the Beatles.
Hooray.
That's right. There you are. Your concert business flourished, and it wasn't always a bed of roses because, like the time your good friend, extra good friend, Hal, talked you into taking Teddy Pendergrass on a national tour and taking the band to a packed house in El Paso. Oh, you do remember that, don't you?
Several $1,000s worth.
Yeah. You know, darling, we tried to get Hal here today,
I'm
but
glad.
we know how much you love him,
Had
but
him
he
bumped
just
off.
couldn't make it. No, actually, right now he's trying to locate Merle Haggard.
I see. That's how I spent half of my life.
I know. Now, all this time you were doing your dazzling footwork as a California ice skating champion.
Roller skating.
Oh, on my book it says ice skating and roller skating.
Roller skating.
You can still be a butch guy and ice skate.
Okay.
Still, your hair was the game.
Yes.
But about this time, you got a big break when you started hosting the Newlywed Game.
Oh,
now,
thank you,
after
God.
all these years, you can applaud of hosting the show. It must be reassuring to you to know that anytime, don't look at my script, anytime you can pick up the phone, day or night, and call the Newlywed office and still not be able to get Chuck Barris's home number. Is he a good friend of yours?
He doesn't have a phone.
I see. But the Newlywed Game wasn't enough. You flew to Hawaii and hosted yet another stellar show called the Diamond Head Game.
That'll
Yes.
almost ruined my career.
Yeah. Your wife must have felt a great deal of pride in her husband when she told friends that you couldn't come home or come to the phone because you were auctioning off dishwashers inside a wind-blowing machine. And miracle of miracles, your hair was still the same. But then you met a financially secure baby mogul and decided to become partners. And you formed your own television production company. The first thing your partner made you do was change your hair.
Yes. That baby mogul.
That's right.
The penguin lover. Yeah.
Now that brings us up to right now, Bob. You've led a very public life with all your television appearances, and those of us who know you well know that you are really a cowboy at heart. Thank you.
Sons of the Pioneers.
That's the boys. And for the last 15 years, you've been a champion roper. In fact, you own your own working ranch. So, Bob, we have a surprise for you. Here's the foreman of your ranch, your friend and roping partner. Go over and say hello, Bob.
Oh.
Buddy.
That's Willie.
His name's Cotton Gray, your favorite horse, Willie.
Oh, Cotton, what do you know?
Doesn't he look cute?
That's my horse.
I know.
Oh, devil.
Climb aboard, honey. Let's see how you sit in the saddle.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, climb aboard.
Sucker will buck me
Hi,
off
cute.
right here.
Hi, Willie. How are you?
Steps may be a little
As he get on the horse and wave to the crowd, and then
Will he buck me off,
ride
son?
off into the sunset like all good cowboys. Oh, into the sunset.
Whoa, Willie. Whoa, darling.
Can you turn it?
Which way do you want me to turn, Willie?
Right, there's the sunset right behind you.
Oh, you gonna really want me to ride off? Huh? See you, gang. That's funny.
The New Treasure Hunt, show number YNTH75, videotape August 12, 1975, air date TBA.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bonded security agent has just placed a certified check for $25,000 in one of these 30 surprise packages. Tonight, someone may win any one of our fabulous prizes, or that grand prize of $25,000 on The New Treasure Hunt. From Hollywood, it's The New Treasure Hunt. And here's the host and star of our show, Jeff Edwards.
Thank you. What a nice audience. Wow. Anyway. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome to The New Treasure Hunt, the television program with more prizes and more cash than any other show in the world. Okay, it's time to begin. As you know, we've pre-selected 10 members of our studio audience to go on game one. We're about to narrow those 10 down to 3, and one of those 3 is going to go on a treasure hunt. With the 10 people for game one, hold up your boxes. Hold them up, that's it, good and high. Now remember, 3 of those boxes contain cards with numbers 1, 2, and 3. If you have a number, we want you to please stand up. Ready? Open your boxes. Good luck. Looking for that number. There's 2, there's 3. They come. There are 3 lucky ladies. As you know, there's a surprise in one of those mini treasure boxes, and the one of you who gets that surprise is going to try to find television's richest treasure. Who is number 1? Okay, you give me the number 1. You get whichever box you want. I'll bring it to you. This one here. Okay, that's yours. Who's number 2? You have number 2. Which one do you want? I'll bring it to you. That one there. Okay, and you get this one right here. That's number 3 because you have number 3. Now, whoever gets a surprise is going to go on a treasure hunt for $25,000. Put your hands in the boxes. Ready? Open the boxes. There it is. You're going on a treasure hunt for $25,000. You other 2 ladies, take your box back to your seat. You can take it later. Person, very nice. Right over there. All righty. What's your name?
No.
Do that once more. What is it?
No.
I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do that. No.
No.
Well, okay, no. Well, if I'll get it right a little later, you're going to walk up there pretty soon. You're going to choose a package, and that package could represent anything from a jackpot in prizes to a real clunk, or it could be our grand prize of $25,000. Now, before you make your choice, we're going to show you some of the surprises hidden amongst those 30 packages. For example, one of those packages contains this.
For a new world of fun and pleasure, here's a beautiful Coachman 21-foot travel trailer. Your family will love vacationing in a Coachman. This package also includes this powerful Benelli Phantom motorcycle. This sleek road burner boasts a 250cc 5-speed twin motor and precise Italian handling. Features like Pirelli tires and Marzocchi suspension make the Phantom the finest 250cc motorcycle built in Europe. And S&H Green Stamps, America's nationwide trading stamps. Select your extra camping gear from the thousands of valuable gifts in the S&H Idea Book. Total retail value of this sporty showcase, $7,444.46.
That's pretty nice, right, Yo?
Yes.
Not the one, the Hunji Deska?
Pardon?
I said, are you Japanese?
No, Vietnamese.
Oh, Vietnamese. Oh, it's nice to have you here. All right, good. You understand English, though, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you'll understand that one of those packages contains this.
Here's the fabulous Reno Game Room from Chromcraft. Along with the Zenith, a stylish and fully equipped billiard table from Frederick Willis, and 30 volumes of this beautifully bound reference work for the whole family, Encyclopedia Americana. You'll also enjoy a fine collection of luggage in the soft manner from Ventura, and a new classic swimming pool, a beautiful rectangular design that will turn your backyard into a party. Its one-piece fiberglass construction means strength and durability for years of enjoyment from classic pools. And finally, Jorgus Games People Play Carpet. Collection 1 is an exciting game board for both teenagers and adults. Total retail value of this complete game room showcase, $8,667.20.
Okay, Nyo, not only that, one of those packages up there contains this.
It's the dazzling Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Loaded with all of Cadillac's famous power accessories, air conditioning, AM/FM stereo, the ultimate in luxury driving from Lou Eller's Cadillac. Total retail value of this sensational automobile, $11,018.
That's some showcase, Nyo. Remember, each package contains a different prize. There's boats up there, there's big cash prizes, there's cars, there's furs, there's trips. Do you understand clunks?
Yes.
There's clunks up there, too. And don't forget, the big treasure hunt daddy of them all, Nyo. Someplace up there is a check for $25,000. Go get it. I hope you find it. Way over in the corner. Okay, Nyo, come on back. Julie will get it and bring it down here for us. Why box 18?
I don't know.
Well, okay. As you know, each package comes with a cash reward envelope. This money is yours to keep unless you decide to give it back to me for the contents of this box. We'll find out how much money that is right after time out for these good words. Welcome back to the new treasure hunt. And it's time now to open your envelope and find out how much money you've won. And you have won $1,425. $1,425. That money is yours. I'm going to give it to you. Put out your hand. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, and 5, and a... Where's the 20? Oh, there's a 20. I owe you another 100. Okay, now we're even. $1,425. That money is yours. You can keep it, or you can give it back to me for the contents of this package. Could be something good, could be a clump, could be $25,000 in cash. What are you going to do, Nyo? What are you going to do?
Box.
The box. She says the box. I'm taking this back. How do you say goodbye? How do you say goodbye in Vietnamese?
Tạm biệt.
Tạm biệt. Into the old pocket. And now you own whatever's in this box. Oh, no. You are going to be so excited when I tell you that you have won this piece of paper. And on this piece of paper, it says that we are going to introduce to you the hostess and the star of the Swedish version of the new treasure hunt. Please welcome her now, Miss C.V. Ahlberg. Good evening, you gorgeous creature.
God afton, Jeff. Det är så trevligt att se dig igen.
Oh, it's nice to see you again too, C.V. How are things going on the Swedish version of the new treasure hunt?
Det går väldigt bra. Ibland vinner de bra priser och ibland vinner de klunkar.
Yeah. Same over here. Let's see. Oh, well, I tell you, for those of you who don't know, this is kind of an exchange program. I am going to go to Sweden and spend a day on the new treasure hunt over there. And as an exchange, C.V. Ahlberg is here to give you your prize. See, I'm really looking forward to my trip to Sweden.
Vi ser verkligen fram emot att ha dig med på våran show också.
Yeah, sure. When in Rome. You know what I mean? Well, I guess we ought to get on with it and give the lady her prize. Okay?
Ja, det här i denna kartong.
Yeah, well, okay. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Morgon! Det är ett nöje för mig att överlämna denna Gardörstemetall.
Yeah, sure, that's right, dear. It's a brand new Super Deluxe Gewürztewitzel. Total retail value, this sweet and Swedish little clunk. 26 kroner.
Oh, 26 kroner. Well, I suppose that you want to take that, I suppose that's about worth about $5, don't you think, Steve?
Ja.
Yeah. Well, listen, Steve. Thanks for being on the show. A nice hand for C.V. Ahlberg, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you got clunked, didn't you? Yeah. Well, listen, that's the way it goes here in the treasure hunt. What is this thing anyway? What's she called? Gerverstig? You know, it's Stevie. What is it? I don't know what this thing is. It's made in Sweden. I don't know. Stevie, will you come back and tell me what this thing is? No more of that. Tell me what it is. Oh. Now I understand what this is, Nyo. This is a little tiny vacuum cleaner. See?
Oh, I already got it.
You already got a vacuum cleaner?
Yes.
Well, this is kind of a special vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
Because you're supposed to take this vacuum cleaner and vacuum the carpet in your brand new Crumpa-Duff! Crumpa-Duff!
What Crumpa-Duff?
Oh, in Swedish, that means brand new bedroom! And here it is!
Presenting a magnificent Broyhill contemporary-style bedroom, the Sequent all-wood bedroom suite featuring a triple dresser, mirror, king-size headboard, chest, and 2 nightstands. Here's the luxurious chiropractic mattress with spring wall construction designed with posture springing action for edge-to-edge firmness and sleep comfort. And from Tastemaker, it's an elegant collection of sheets, towels, bedspreads, draperies, tablecloths, and kitchen ensembles. Tastemaker throughout the home means trend-setting fashion. And here's a special added surprise. It's a 25-inch General Electric color television set from True Value Hardware stores who combine value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide. There's still more, nya. Just feast your eyes on this spectacular fur coat. From Flemington Furs, it's the dramatic flair of a full-length natural lunar rain mink coat. One more elegant fashion fur from Flemington. And from Lucien Piccard, here's a lady's 14-karat gold-textured bracelet watch. Beauty, elegance, precision, and dependability in the world-renowned handcrafted watches of the new Lucien Piccard International Collection. Total retail value of this spectacular showcase, $7,859.90.
You're a big winner here in the new treasure hunt. Thank you so much for being with us. And here it comes right now. This is the coat that you won. Let's put it right around you. There we are. We'll be back with another treasure hunt right after this message. Welcome back to the new treasure hunt. Now, we're all set for game 2. So everybody in this section, please hold up your boxes so we can see them. Again, 3 of those 10 boxes contain cards. The numbers 1, 2, and 3. If your box has a number, we want you to please stand up. Are you ready? Open your boxes. Good luck. If it has a number, stand right up. There's 1. There's 2. Yes. Looking for 1 more someplace up there. There it is. That's 3. Okay, there's our 3 lucky ladies. You go over this a little bit. Who has number 1? You have number 1. Yeah, we'll get you next time around. Which box do you want? I'll bring it to you. All right. You have number 2. Which box do you want? I'll bring it to you. You take that one. You have number 3, right? All right. And I will give you this box over here. Your card. As you already know, there's a surprise in one of these mini treasure boxes, and one of you gets that surprise is going to try to find television's richest treasure. Put your hand in the box. Put your hand in the box. Get ready to open it. Ready? Open your boxes. There it is. You're going on a treasure hunt for $25,000. You other 2 take your boxes back to your seats. You can exchange them later for some nice gifts. Okay, well, you want to come over here? Woo! How you doing?
Hi.
What's your name?
I don't know. Teresa.
Teresa?
Yeah.
Teresa, you married? No?
No.
Well, maybe you're going to make a lot of money here, and somebody's going to call up and say, Teresa, I want you. Anyway, you're going to go up there in a minute. You're going to choose one of those packages. It could be a jackpot. It could be a clunk. It could be $25,000 in cash. But before you make your choice, we're going to show you some of the prizes you could win. For example, you could win this.
Not 1, but 2 Chevy Vegas. The Vega Camback wagon featuring contour bucket seats, assist handle in the instrument panel, sports steering wheel, and a 2-position seat back, plus the hatchback coupe from Chevrolet. Also, Turtle Wax, the world's largest selling liquid car wax, new improved hard shell formula. Cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax with a hard shell finish. There's a special added surprise for a total retail value of $8,749.14.
Or, Teresa, you could become involved in some really wild fun like this. Take a look. Chuck, what are you doing here? Yeah. Well, remember, each package represents a different prize. Some of those packages might contain some extra added surprises, like we just saw. Now, don't forget, somewhere up there, among the cars and the boats and the furs and the trips and the clunks, there's a big fat check for $25,000. Teresa, go get it. Good luck to you. Okay, come on back. Julia, bring it down. Thank you, Julie. Package number 12. Why number 12, Teresa?
Well, I don't know. I've been here about 12 times.
You've been in the audience 12 times? You finally got picked? Okay, then this would be your 13th time, right? As you know, each package comes with a cash reward envelope, and that money's yours to keep, unless you decide to give it back for the contents of this package. We'll find out how much cash that is right after these words. Welcome back to the new treasure hunt. Okay, Teresa, the time has come to find out how much money is in your envelope, and I'll open it up and tell you that you have won $1,450. $1,450? If you would like to put your hand out, I will give you the money. Okay. There's a $1,000 bill. $1,100, $1,200, $300, $450. $1,450, that money's yours. Now you have to decide. The buck's in the box. Could be something good, could be a clunk, could be $25,000 in cash. Teresa, what are you going to do? The box is what she's going for. I put the money back, and now you own whatever is in this box. You came here 12 times, right?
Sure did.
I gave you $1,450, right?
That's right.
And you know what you won. You won $25,000!
Promotional consideration for Treasure Hunt provided by Brim Decaffeinated Coffee for flavor that's full, deep, and satisfying. Fill your cup to the rim with the rich, roasted taste of Brim. D'Amelia Pasta, imported from Italy. Delicious pasta made the way it was meant to be, from 100% semolina and Durham wheat.
Want to make a snack a lip-smacking treat? Have a Vlasic.
That's the best instant pickle I ever heard.
Serve crunchy, delicious Vlasic pickles.
For me, there's no substitute for Automatic Vanish. Its tough detergents work continuously to help keep my bowl clean and fresh. I know it's clean when it's Vanish clean.
White Westinghouse, makers of fine appliances such as this family-sized frost-free refrigerator. It has an 18-foot capacity and glide-out rollers and adjustable cantilevered shelves. One of the White Consolidated Industries.
Darn, my sink trap's clogged.
Better use Crystal Drano. Drano works on grease, food, hair. Drano, the all-purpose drain opener.
And now back to Jeff Edwards and Treasure Hunt.
Oh, we're back on the new treasure hunt. This obviously is not Emile Orturi. This is Teresa McGrew, who just won this check for $25,000. Teresa, that is your money, $25,000 in cash. Now, let me ask you something. Obviously, you must have dreamed that this moment could happen, right?
I never dreamed it could happen.
You didn't dream?
Never.
It was just a complete, a wild thing that happened, right?
It's a wild thing.
Do you have any plans for the money?
No, I don't.
I'm going to tell you something. I want to ask you to spend it wisely and take good care of it. Don't let it mess up your life.
I sure will.
Okay, Teresa, you're a lovely lady with $25,000. I think what we should do, your sister-in-law is here. I saw her come running down after you got the money right. Let's bring her down, too. Why don't you come on down? You can share in the joy of this moment. $25,000 in cash. Right there in her hand. All right. I think she looks like she has some plans for your money. This is Jeff Edwards wishing you the same luck that Teresa had, and good night.
The New Treasure Hunt is a production of Chuck Barris Creations.
This is Jeopardy's show number 105. VTR 21179 airs on 22779. Yay! This is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. First, a laboratory instructor from Los Angeles, California, Charlie Sider. And a freelance writer originally from Brooklyn, New York, Heidi Schulman. And our returning champion, a federal investigator from San Diego, California, who so far has won a total of $16,625, Ken Hitchcock. And now, entering the studio is the host of Jeopardy, Art Fleming.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, John Harlan. Thank you, my friends, and thank you, Ken McCabe. Thank you, and welcome to Jeopardy, America's favorite answering question game, where we give you the answer, and of course, you must come up with the question. Well, Ken, as you know, you will select the first category and amount, but any one of you may ring when you recognize the answer. Remember, your response must be in the form of a question, and remember the Jeopardy. If you're wrong, the dollar value of that answer, of course, will be deducted from your total score. Let's play Jeopardy! Now the day's category starts with L, followed by trees, feathered friends, Academy Awards, hodgepodge, and Beatle music. Remember, there's a daily double hidden somewhere on that board. Players, hands on those buzzers. Please don't hit those buttons, though, until an answer is exposed, okay? Right, Ken, as I said, you start the day's activities. Good luck to you all.
May we have Academy Awards for 25, please?
The answer is, in 1977, Benjamin Burt was honored for creating the robot voices for this film. Charlie?
What is Star Wars?
That is correct, sir. Speak up, please, and select.
Beatle music, 25.
The answer is, in their 1965 movie theme, this song's title preceded I Need Somebody, and it's Ken.
What is Help?
Help, right.
Hodgepodge for 25, please.
The answer is, it's the profession of a mixologist. Heidi?
What is word origins?
No, I'm sorry.
Ken? What is a bartender?
A bartender. But that was a very positive try, Heidi. Ken, please continue.
Beatle music for 50, please.
The answer is, on this byway, the barber shaves another customer, Charlie.
What is Penny Lane?
Penny Lane is right, yes, sir.
Hodgepodge for 50.
The answer is, this animal is associated with the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Ken?
What is a goat?
A goat, right, sir.
Starts with L for 25, please.
Switch to the other side of the board. The answer is London's famed insurance underwriters, Charlie.
What is Lloyd's of London?
Right, Lloyd's of London.
Feathered Friends, 25.
The answer is the small chicken whose name describes boxers weighing 113 to 118 pounds, Charlie.
What's a bantam?
A bantam, right. You're in the lead. Select.
Feathered Friends, 50.
The answer is, worldwide, it's the most abundant variety of duck, Charlie.
What's a mallard?
A mallard is right. Well done.
Feathered Friends for 75.
I think you're impressed with these birds. The answer is, this member of the starling family is renowned as a talking bird, Charlie.
What's a raven?
No. I'm sorry. Heidi, or Ken, and it's Heidi.
What's a parrot?
No, I'm sorry. Ken, any idea? The myna bird belongs to the starling family. Go ahead, Charlie.
Trees for 25.
First time, and the answer is, the Cartwright's Ranch was named for this western timber pine, Charlie.
What's a ponderosa?
Ponderosa, correct.
Trees for 50.
The answer is, this kind of tree is named for horticulturist David Douglas, and it's Ken.
What's a fir?
That's right, the Douglas fir.
Starts with L for 50, please.
And now Ken is in the lead. The answer is, from the Yiddish, the word for a variety of smoked salmon, Charlie.
What is lox?
Lox, right, yes.
Starts at L75.
You're having a good time, aren't you?
Yeah, why not?
Good, I don't blame you. The answer is slang for a friction match, literally one archangel who fell from heaven. Charlie.
What's a Lucifer?
A Lucifer is right, and I think we're going to rest now. We have Heidi minus 100. In comes Ken, our champion, 150. And Charlie having a ball, 250 in the lead. We'll be back with more of Jeopardy right after this word. Won't you watch with us? Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome back to Jeopardy, my friends. Let's meet the day's players. Our champion again, Ken Hitchcock, winner in 2 appearances of $16,625. Ken, you told us that you were an inspector for the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Do you have any plans for the money, sir?
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but I think I can find some place to use it.
I'm sure you will. Indeed, a pleasure to have you come back and play our game. Welcome. We meet now Heidi Schulman. Heidi, welcome. And you are a writer of poems and fiction for children?
I am.
Good. Could you give us a little example of some of your poetry?
Well, some of the things I write are about imaginary animals, and they're long, but I'll give you the beginning of one. Let's see. Galoop the Galoo was descended from a tribe known no longer to man. His dad painted stripes on small zebras, and his mom was an Idaho yam. This presented Galoop with a problem when he would apply for a job. If I tell the truth about my parents, he said, everyone thinks I'm a slob.
Tune in again tomorrow to find out what happens to Galoop, okay? All right, let's meet Charlie Seiter. Charlie, a pleasure to have you come play our game. You do what kind of work, sir?
I'm a laboratory instructor.
In what laboratory, what field?
I manage a chemistry teaching laboratory at a university here in town.
Okay. And you are married. Any children?
Yes, I have a little girl named Mary who watches this show with me and is learning to speak in questions, basically.
Gee, that's marvelous. I've been doing that for years. Okay, pleasure to have you come play our game. Let's continue the game. And Charlie, you were the last correct questioner, so please you select, keeping in mind that there's a daily double somewhere on that board. Go.
Trees for 75?
The answer is, the Mormons named this desert tree for its likeness to a biblical figure. Charlie?
What's a Joshua tree?
That's right, the Joshua tree. Go.
Trees for 100?
The answer is, there it is, the daily double. Okay. Now we have Ken with 150. Charlie, you have 325. Heidi's in a minus situation, but as you know, you can wager all of you at 325 or any part of it. What are you going to do?
Oh, 200?
$200? Okay, the best of luck to you, sir. With trees, the category, the answer is the dendrochronology. Dendrochronology, I got that. Hooray. Is historical research in which these are studied. Charlie.
What are tree rings?
Right, good for you. Why didn't they say that up front? Dendrochronology. I'll get it. Okay, correct, select.
Trees have been so good to me. I'll go for 125, please.
I'm going to leave that alone. The answer is the tree family to which the coconut belongs, Charlie.
What are palm trees?
That's right, palms. Well done. Now, having wrapped up all 5 trees, what are you going to do, sir?
Well, I don't know. Beatle music for 75?
The answer is she picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been, Charlie.
Who's Eleanor Rigby?
Right, Eleanor Rigby.
Beatle music for 100?
The answer is he sees the sun going down and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Heidi.
Who is,
Oh, I'm sorry. Charlie.
Who's the Fool on the Hill?
The Fool on the Hill, right, yes.
Beatle music 125.
The answer is she's the meter maid from the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's album, Charlie.
Who's Lovely Rita?
Right, good for you. Boy, you know your trees and you know the Beatles. Now what? With $9.50 to your credit, sir.
Hodgepodge for 75.
The answer is name for the building in which an ambassador lives and works. Ken.
What's an embassy?
Embassy is right, sir. Go.
Academy Awards 50, please.
The answer is Nino Rota couldn't refuse the Oscar for his score of this movie sequel, Charlie.
What is 8.5?
No. Oh, Heidi or Ken? Oh, you just made it, Ken.
What is Godfather 2?
That's it, yes, Godfather 2. Just made it. And about a minute remains in jeopardy. Can you select?
Academy Awards 75, please.
The answer is in 1968, John Chambers won a special award for makeup for this science fiction film, Heidi.
what is Planet of the Apes?
That is right. Good. Get out of mine. Quickly.
Hodgepodge for 100, please.
The answer is it's the location of the Sea of Tranquility, Charlie.
What's the moon?
The moon, site of Apollo 11 landing. Go.
Hodgepodge 125.
The answer is the Georgie Award for Variety Artists is named after him, Ken.
Who's George M. Cohan?
That is right, sir. Go again.
Academy Awards 100, please.
The answer is 1958's Best Picture was a musical adaptation of this Colette story, Ken.
What is Gigi?
Gigi, right.
Academy Awards 125,
Please
please.
category. The answer is she took Best Actress honors for Born Yesterday, Ken.
Who's Judy Holliday?
Judy Holliday is right, and you have $625 now up.
Starts with an L for 100, please.
The answer is the structure built by Daedalus to house the Minotaur, Charlie.
What's the labyrinth?
Labyrinth is right, okay.
Starts with L 125.
The answer is this is a gift by will, especially if money or personal property, and it's Charlie.
What is a legacy?
Legacy is correct, yes, sir. Okay, there it is. The gong. We're out of Jeopardy, and Ken and Charlie, you're the high scorers, and both of you men will go on to play double Jeopardy. Heidi, 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 I am so sorry that we have to say goodbye to you, but we have some parting gifts for you, and our thanks for coming to play our game.
Thank
Hope
you.
had
It's been fun.
Thank you. And my friends, we're going to play double Jeopardy, where everything doubles right after this pause. Won't you watch this? Again, folks. Congratulations, fellas.
Welcome back to Jeopardy! Once again, here's the host of Jeopardy, Art Fleming!
Thank you, John Harling, and most of all, thank you very much. This is Double Jeopardy, where everything is doubled. The monies are double. There are 2 daily doubles on that board, and the 2 of you are facing each other in head-to-head competition. So, let's play Double Jeopardy. At this point in our game, the categories are travel and tourism, history, lakes and rivers, theater, insects, and the U.S. Senate. Players and viewers, when you hear this sound, the game will be over and the winner will go on to face that Super Jeopardy bonus board. We have Charlie in the lead, $1,225. Ken, our champion, is low with $625. So Ken, it's up to you to please start Double Jeopardy. Good luck to you both.
Let's try theater for 50, please.
The answer is the rogue of itinerant puppet shows who tricked his hangman, John Ketch. And it's Charlie.
Who is Punch?
Punch, correct, yes.
Lakes and rivers for 50.
The answer is Calcutta is near the mouth of this great river, Ken.
What's the Ganges?
The Ganges, right.
Let's try history for 50.
The answer is after World War I, this republic replaced the German Empire, Charlie.
What's the Weimar Republic?
Right, Weimar Republic, go.
Insects for 50.
The answer is it's also called the measuring worm, Charlie.
What's a tapeworm?
Oh. No, Ken.
What's the inchworm?
The inchworm. Oh, you hate yourself after that one, huh? The tapeworm. All right, go ahead, Ken.
Theater for 100, please.
Back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Theater for 100, please.
The answer is, in France, this Sartre play is called Huis Clos, and it's Ken.
What is No Exit?
No Exit is right, go.
Theater 150, please.
The answer is Stephen Sondheim wrote the music and lyrics for this play set in Japan. Ken?
What is Pacific Overtures?
Right again, Pacific Overtures.
Theater 200, please.
The answer is musical review that featured Harlem 70 and Stompin' at the Savoy. Great old musical, Bubbling Brown Sugar. All right, Ken, try it.
History for 100, please.
The answer is, in December 1921, Great Britain granted dominion status to this neighbor, Ken.
What is Canada?
No, sorry. Charlie, any idea, Charlie?
What is Ireland?
That is right. Southern Ireland. Good.
Travel and tourism for 50.
The answer is the state gives tours of this late publisher's castle in San Simeon, California, Charlie.
What is California? For Hearst Castle.
Now the judges will accept that. Okay, yes, it's William Randolph Hearst's. That's it. You sure now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. Go ahead, Charlie.
Travel and tourism 100.
The answer is the birthplace of Muhammad. It's visited yearly by thousands of Islamic pilgrims, Charlie.
What is Mecca?
Mecca is right. Go.
Travel 150.
The answer is this center of Renaissance art is known as the City of Flowers, Charlie.
What is Florence?
Florence is right. Go.
Travel for 200.
The answer is the Russian resort of Odessa is on this body of water, Charlie.
What's the Black Sea?
The Black Sea, right, sir.
Travel 250.
Completing the first category, the answer is this Italian city is spread over 118 islands in the Adriatic Sea, Charlie.
What's Venice?
Venice is right. Good. $2,125 you have, sir, and there are still 2 daily doubles on that board. Go.
History 150.
The answer is, there's the first. The first of 2. Well, Charlie, you have Ken with $875. You have $2,125. How much is your wager to be this time?
Go with it? I'll go for 300.
300, okay. Good luck to you, sir. With history, the category, the answer is the American president who attended the Potsdam Conference.
Who was Roosevelt? Franklin Roosevelt.
Sorry, it was Harry Truman. Harry Truman. All right, you're still in good shape with $1,825. You continue, please.
History for 200.
The answer is the administration of this U.S. president created the Tennessee Valley Authority, Charlie.
Who was Franklin Roosevelt?
There is Franklin Delano
Keep
Roosevelt.
trying until
We're
it
rest
comes
now.
up.
We have Ken with $875, Charlie $2,225, and we'll be back with more Double Jeopardy right after these words. Please watch with us. Thank you very much. Viewers and players, welcome back to Double Jeopardy. Yep, you're looking for a champion to go on and face that Super Jeopardy bonus board. And Charlie, you were the last correct questioner. There's still a daily double up on that board. You select.
All right. Lakes and rivers for 100.
The answer is, at 625 miles in length, it's the longest river in France, Charlie.
What's the Seine?
No, sorry. Ken, any idea? Ken?
What's the Marne?
No, Loire. The Loire. All right, Charlie, try it again.
Lakes and rivers 150.
The answer is, this lake is also called the Sea of, Kinnereth, and then we have Gennesaret or Tiberias. Charlie.
What is the Dead Sea?
The Dead Sea? No, sorry. Ken? And what are you going to do?
What is
Ken?
the Red Sea?
No, it's the Sea of Galilee. The Sea of Galilee. All those biblical names. Try it again. It's not my day.
Well, lakes and rivers for 200.
The answer is this 143,550 square mile sea is actually the world's largest lake, Charlie.
What is the...
Oh, sorry. Ken, any idea? No prize. The Caspian. Caspian. Charlie, try it.
I don't know why, but lakes and rivers for 250.
Let's see. Get it lucky. The answer is this is the Mississippi River's longest and dirtiest tributary, Charlie.
What is the Missouri?
Missouri, right. Now you know why. You got 1825. Go again, sir. Quickly.
Insects for 100.
The answer is the number of wings on a fly added to the number of wings on a bee. And it's Ken.
What is 6?
That is right. 2 on a fly, 4 on a bee. Good. Okay.
Try theater for 250.
The answer is they wrote the words and music for Babes in Arms, and it's Ken.
Who are Rogers and Hart?
That is right. Well done again. 975. Quickly select.
Okay, U.S. Senate, 250.
Insects?
U.S. Senate, 250.
Senate, 250. The answer is this Louisiana senator is the son of Kingfish, Ken.
Who's Huey Long or Russell Long?
No, the judges will accept that. Fine. Russell Long, good. Fine. Okay, about a minute remains in double jeopardy.
Senate, 250, 200.
200. The answer is, there it is, the second daily double. Okay, big decision time. Charlie's in the lead with 1825. Ken, you have 1,225. This is a plain daily double. What's your wager to be?
Let's go for 800.
$800. Okay, if you are correct, so you'll be in the lead. Good luck to you. With the U.S. Senate, the category, the answer is this Idaho senator sought the presidential nomination in 1976.
Who was Birch Bayh?
No, it was Frank Church. Church. Sorry. Ken, please.
Okay, let's try insects, 250.
The answer is, in Aesop's fable, the ant taught this insect to plan ahead, Charlie.
Who's the grasshopper?
The grasshopper is right. Go.
History for 250.
The answer is Marco Polo visited this Mongol emperor, Charlie.
Who is Kublai Khan?
Kublai Khan, right. Go again.
Insects 150.
The answer is 150 you asked for. We have to disallow this $200, and the answer is on that 150. All right, another nickname for this paternal relative of the spider is the harvestman. No idea? Daddy Longlegs, Daddy Longlegs. Oh, there it is, the gong, double jeopardy is over. And Charlie, with a total of $2,325, you are the new champion. Well done, congratulations. And Ken, I'm awfully sorry to have to say goodbye to you. You'll receive your wings of $425 won today. Added on to your previous, your grand total is $17,050. Well done. We have some nice gifts for you too, sir. Hope you had fun. We did, having you as a champion. Now, Charlie, as you know, the new champion always faces that Super Jeopardy bonus board for the first time, and the board is worth $5,000. We'll be back, my friends, right after this word to see what Charlie does and the Super Jeopardy bonus board. Watch. Well, Charlie, congratulations. You are facing that Super Jeopardy bonus board for the first time, so this is your chance to win $5,000. As you know, each correct question lights up a square and earns you $100. However, you light up 5 squares in a row, up or down, across, or diagonally, and you will win that $5,000. Taking a look at those categories, they are mountains, inventors, fiction, the White House, and nations. Remember, your response must be in the form of a question, and remember the Jeopardy. An incorrect question or a pass is a strike, 3 strikes, and you are out. Okay? So now, for $5,000, get set to pick a category and a number. Good luck, and go.
Okay, nation's number 1.
The answer is, in the middle of its national flag is the 24-spoke wheel of Ashoka.
What is India?
That is right, yes.
Nation's number 2.
The answer is the country which shares the island of Hispaniola with Haiti.
What is the Dominican Republic?
That is correct, sir, yes.
Nation's number 3.
The answer is the Etruscans settled there circa 800 BC, the Greeks circa 700 BC.
What is Italy?
That's right, yes, good. Well done. All right.
Nation's number 4.
The answer is, at the closest point, this European nation is less than 10 miles from Africa.
What is Spain?
That is right. Okay, if you come up with this one, you get $5,000. Good luck and go.
I'm going to do inventors number 1.
Is that what you want to do?
A little. Yeah.
You're sure now? Inventors number 1?
I just want to warm up before I hit.
Okay, fine. Inventors number 1. The answer is, he invented the carpet sweeper in 1876.
Who was Hoover?
Oh, no. Strike 1. It was Bissell. Bissell, right. Are you warmed up enough?
Nation's number 5.
All right, nation's number 5. Good luck. The answer is, at its tip is Punta Arenas, the southernmost city in the world.
What is Argentina?
Oh, no. Strike 2. It's Chile. Chile.
All right.
Sorry. Quickly.
Mountain's number 1.
The answer is range of which Mountain Aconcagua is the highest peak.
What are the Andes?
Andes is right, yes.
Mountain's number 2.
The answer is the country in which communism and victory peaks are located.
What is the Soviet Union?
That is right. Go again.
Mountain's number 3.
The answer is the Tanzanian peak. That's the highest solitary mountain in the world.
What's Mount Kilimanjaro?
Kilimanjaro. Right, sir. Go again.
Mountain's number 4.
The answer is, in Japanese, its name means never dying mountain.
What is Fujiyama?
That is correct, yes.
Mountain's number 5.
All right. You're sure now? The answer is the Northwest Indians called it the mountain that was God.
What is Mount Rainier?
Right, for $5,000. Good. Congratulations. Well done. Well, let me tell you, Charlie, added on to what you won earlier, your grand total is now $7,325. And we'll be back to talk to our champion right after this. Congratulations. Well done. Good. Hey, Charlie, I'm glad you're having a good time, but boy, you've gone all over this board today, I'll tell you. How do you feel now that you've won it?
Relieved.
Relieved. Well, tomorrow's another day. Next time, though, you're going to be facing 2 new challengers, and if you win again, we're going to add $2,500 to the bonus. You'll be going to $7,500 additionally. Have to go until next time, my friends. Take care of yourselves. See you then. Bye.
Some of our contestants receive Bissell's 2-in-1 formula carpet shampoo and Soil Guard keeps carpets cleaner, brighter, longer, and an electrofoam shampoo will save time and work with Bissell. Or enjoy great tasting soup in an instant with Lipton Cup of Soup. Hearty, satisfying, no wonder it's America's right now soup. Or Z-Brick brand facing brick. Add character and charm to your walls to create a beautiful new living environment. Z-Brick, the last word in wall covering. Or Lacrosse quality manicure accessories. A standard quality for nail files, tweezers, nail clips, emery boards, cuticle and nail scissors, and nippers. Lacrosse. Or Polyglycol protection for your car. A heat-activated formula that penetrates, protects. Polyglycol won't let Mother Nature rip you off. Available at new car dealers everywhere. Or long-lasting DuPont Lucite paint. Custom blended in rainbow of more than 1,000 colors for inside or outside your home. Tough sealing Lucite goes on easy, looks great. The final answering question in Super Jeopardy were recreated in the program edited. John Harlan speaking. Jeopardy is a Merv Griffin production.
Now the truth is real.
Last week, a thief entered Burt Reynolds' dressing room and stole 8 expensive toupees. When Spencer Tracy received his Oscar, it was engraved to Dick Tracy. To frighten off intruders, Carol Burnett bought a police car and kept it parked in her driveway. Robert Stack and John F. Kennedy once shared a swinging bachelor apartment in Hollywood. This is Strictly Confidential. With today's guest stars Robert Mandan, Elaine Joyce, Bill Cullen, Soupy Sales, Betty White, Jay Johnson, and the star of our show, Dick Clark. We love you.
Thank you very, very much. Welcome to Strictly Confidential. Now, you've already met my celebrity friends over here. Let me take just a moment to say hello to the 2 contestants who'll have to put up with these zanies for the next half hour. You have my deepest sympathy, first of all. We're very, very happy to have you here. Playing along with Soupy, Betty, and Jay, we have Kathy Cyphers. Kathy, what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Very happy to have you here. We may need your assistance before this thing is all over.
Well, you've got my assistance.
Soupy,
You've always felt sick.
gently. I can tell I'm in for trouble already. Robert, Elaine, and Bill, your partner's name is Cheryl Cameron. And Cheryl, what do you do, please?
Well, I sell real estate.
All right. We wish you good luck here.
Thank you.
You folks are going to be trying for up to $10,000 here. We wish you both good luck. Now, here's how we play the game. We gave Robert, Elaine, and Bill a confidential story about a famous person. But we asked only one of them to tell that real story. The other 2 will try to fool the opposing team with fake stories that they made up. Now, your team, Soupy, will have to figure out what's the real story. And our first confidential story deals with somebody I think you probably know rather well. As a matter of fact, 2 people. According to Chevy Chase, since he and Goldie Hawn made a movie together, they've developed a rather unusual relationship. Now, Robert, you know, strictly confidentially, all this stuff that goes on. What's going on between Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase?
And Chevy Chase. In the picture that they just finished, and they've worked together before, of course, they did foul play together, they discovered that they were both in psychoanalysis. And in discussing that, they both realized that neither one were happy. They weren't making that much progress. So they decided to stop seeing their analysts and treat each other. So once a week.
Seems to be a note of disbelief in the audience. Would you like to finish?
Goldie. Let me start that again. No, each week they meet, one plays the analyst, and the other is the patient. And they play doctor.
Sure they do. Elaine, strictly confidentially now, what's the real story, the good stuff?
Well, you know, I know both of them, and Goldie quite well. And it started out as just a gag between the 2 of them. And what happened was Chevy, who's a practical joker, called her up with an obscene phone call. She digs it. I think it's great to get an obscene phone call every now and then. Thanks, Bill.
That's all right.
And so They just alternate now, weekly. They call it, Goldie calls him, and then he calls her, and they exchange
With a straight
obscene
face.
phone calls.
You believe this? Bill, come on now, get it straight here. What's the real story?
How anyone
doesn't know
can
the real
believe
story.
these two outlandish tales is beyond me. Now, I'm up on the glitter and glamour of Hollywood. I know about this. When they were making this picture, they discovered, and don't ask me how because I don't, Goldie loves massages. She loves them. And every time she gets a massage, you know, about 5 minutes into it, she starts to laugh, and whoever's doing it can't finish. They discovered, can't finish the massage. They discovered that, and I don't know how they discovered this, that Chevy could give her a massage and she wouldn't laugh. So now once a week, Chevy comes over to her house. He gives Goldie a massage, and Goldie doesn't laugh. What else she does, I don't know, but that's so
All right, folks, that's it. Yeah. 2 of those confidential stories are total lies, totally fabricated, completely false. One of the stories is absolutely true. Now, you got a little card in front of you and a pen. Write your answer on the card in front of you. Give me some sort of a key word. Let me remind you what those stories were. Somebody said they were analyzing each other. Somebody else said they exchanged obscene phone calls. And then there was the ludicrous story that Bill Cullen told about the massage. But one of those is real. Now, the choice of the majority will become the choice of the team. In case of a tie, the contestant's choice will break that tie. Soupy, what's the real story in your estimation?
Well, I know it isn't the massage one because he tried that once and rubbed it the wrong way. And it isn't Elaine. Because, I mean, she drops names. I can't stand people drop names, you know? I was talking to my pal Frank Sinatra yesterday, you know? And I said, don't you hate it? And he went, yeah. Oh, I think it's the obscene phone call.
Oh, then you did agree with it. All right. Somebody in the audience agrees with it. Betty White, you listen to the 3 stories. Which one, in your estimation, was the real stuff?
I didn't think any of them were outlandish. They were all perfectly plausible as far as they all kind of get to the same point, you know, whether you lie down, I want to analyze you, or come here, I want to give you a massage, or hello, baby. But I judge more on the teller than the story itself, and I know that Elaine cannot look, she has a little hang-up, she cannot look in our eyes and lie to us. I think it was the obscene phone call.
All right, we've got a couple of them working there now. Jay, you're going to go along with the guy. He's shaking his head.
No. See, I realize they probably are having the massages and they are probably doing the obscene phone calls, and in that case, there would have to be an analysis and straighten all that mess out. I go with mine.
Fancy? We've got a little difference of opinion. If you go along with Jay, it'll be a tie, and we'll go with your decision. If you go along with the others or pick something else, I'll tell you the results. What do you think?
Well, I am going to agree with Jay completely.
Well, of
I
course.
think they need analysis there.
All right, now the situation is this. It would appear to be a tie. When there's a tie, we'll go with the contestants. So you, as a team, have selected the self-analysis story, and that one was was told by Robert Mandan. Robert, tell us the true story.
Now, the true story is...
That they exchange obscene phone calls.
100 points, Cheryl, your head. Let me point out that 300 points wins the game. That was a funny bit. Folks, if you will clear the board, we'll give you another shot at this. And, this is a picture of a man. I used to live next door to this man, strictly confidentially. He and I shared the wall of a garden-type apartment in Philadelphia 100 years ago. These days, if you ever get invited to Ed McMahon's new mansion in California, be prepared for a surprise, because you're very likely to come face-to-face with something you don't expect to see around the house. Soupy, what is it that Ed has in his house?
The Clydesdale horses. No, for years, Ed has been, is a movie memorabilia. He collects all things. And one of his favorite pictures is King Kong, the 1930 with Fay Wray. And he has a replica, a 4-foot replica of King Kong in the foyer of his house. See, and he sings "Gorilla My Dreams." And this 4-foot gorilla is there holding a Barbie doll that's supposed to be like Fay Wray, And Ed refers to, the King Kong as Your Majesty.
It's possible. I believe the way you tell it in any case. Betty, tell me the real story.
The real story is, I think all of us who know Ed knows that he's always been interested in weird things. Not so much now. Not since he married his lovely Victoria, but I mean, he's always had a kind of a hang-up. But he's a frustrated archaeologist. And yet, as busy as he is folding all his money, he has never been able to take an archaeological trek, a real one. But he did manage to purchase from a private collection a real Egyptian mummy. And he keeps this thing in a glass case in his den. And it's a little disconcerting to be having a cocktail before dinner, you know, with this thing lying here. And he calls the mummy Big Daddy.
Folks, so far we got Your Majesty and Big Daddy. Jay, strictly confidential.
Oh, wrong mummy breath.
That's a wrap.
I'll tell you the real story, you know, because, I mean, I'm surprised you don't know already. This is absolute, honest to God truth. He loves conversation pieces. And this is a conversation piece that he keeps in a saltwater tank, and it happens to be a baby shark, probably because he worked on The Tonight Show so long with somebody very similar. Anyway, it's in the shark's tank and in a little saltwater. It's about 2 years old now, and they call him their little Jaws.
I don't know. I'm not sure which one of these I'm going to buy, folks. That's your job. Which story do you think is true? I'll review the situation. We had the little ape at the doorway called Your Majesty. We had the mummy wrapped up, displayed in a glass case. And this last bit of craziness, a live shark. Write down a key word so I know which story you think is true. The score is 100-0 at this moment. If you get it right, Cheryl, you'll be 2/3 of your way on to a win. 300 points wins the game. Robert, is your inability not being able to write or figure out the answer?
A little bit, folks, if you don't mind.
Just give me anything key there. Do you like the shark story, the mummy story?
I didn't like any of them.
The ape story. All right, it's up to you, Robert. What is the true story in your estimation?
Well, I know Victoria, and I don't think she'd put up with all that junk around the house, but I could see like an aquarium built in, so I went with the shark thing.
All right. One vote for the shark. Elaine?
Maybe it was how Soupy told it or something, but I went with King Kong.
Where did you go with King Kong?
What was your question?
She's dating him. She'll go with anybody. How about Gentle Ben?
Will you please control yourself, fool? Bill, what's your story?
She went with him because he was a big spender, which is why.
You're going to pick on me, too?
Not at all. I believe not only did he keep King Kong there, but when he comes home at night, he kisses it hello.
Cheryl, the situation's very clear. The majority so far is voting for the ape story, King Kong. Which one are you going to go along with, if any?
Well, I think I'll mucking around with them and go with King Kong also.
Oh, that's absolute majority now. Cheryl, if you're right, if it is the King Kong story, you'll have 200 points. If you're wrong, 100 points will go to your opponent. Soupy, that was your wild tale. What's the true story?
Well, you see, I know that Ed is crazy about animals, you know, and that sounds absurd, but the real story is...
Ed McMahon keeps a shark.
It's 100-100. All tied up. Clear the board, folks. This next strictly confidential story may have been sort of a prediction of things to come. In 1958, Ronald Reagan and his wife Nancy co-starred in a television show on the GE Theater that took place in the White House. What was that episode or movie called? What was it all about? And what was the title, Robert?
Ironic, isn't it? That wasn't the title. No, this was a comedy. This was a comedy about a mix-up that took place in the government and totally upset all of Washington for 24 hours. It was like a holiday piece, and it was called A Turkey for the President. Turkey for the President.
Elaine Joyce, what's your version, strictly confidentially?
That could be possible, because Jimmy Carter has bought the rights to that, I heard, and he's going to do a born-again Turkey was president. It's a mini-series. actually, it was a story of a local mayor who becomes president for one day, and it was called Mr. Nobody in the White House.
So far, we have Mr. Nobody and a turkey. Bill Cullen, give us the real stuff.
Just between you and me, Dick, and our friends over there. This is strictly confidential. It's a story about while the man is president, all the former presidents return to the wearing chains and clanging bells and things like that. Return in the middle of night on the stroke of midnight to give him advice. And it's called Washington Nightmare.
Interesting choices, folks. All right. There isn't any one of those that isn't possible. I'll review them for you briefly again. Write your answer on the card, if you will. We have Mr. Nobody in the White House, a turkey for the president, Washington Nightmare. Folks, I'm going to ask you now, which one of those in your mind was the real story? Soupy?
Well, I think there is a Mr. Nobody in the White House. We already have a turkey for president, and it all adds up to a Washington Nightmare.
Which one?
No, I really shouldn't say anything because Mr. Carter's done the work of three men, Curly, Larry, and Moe. I think it was Mr. Nobody.
Yeah, I got it. Send your irate letters addressed to Soupy Sales, please. Betty, which story struck you as the true story?
I think so. I don't get struck. I'm going to stay way away from politics and just kind of write it right down the middle of the road. But I think, again, she was staring right into my eyes when she said it. I ain't got nobody.
You believe that story? Yes. Jay, it's 2 out of 3 so far.
I know, and for one thing, I'm going to stay away from political jokes because we had 4 years of that. So, I think a turkey in the White House is not that.
You have all locked in your answers now. Kathy, let me point out something. If you go with Betty and Soupy, it'll become a majority decision. If you go with the turkey story that Jay voted for, it's a tie, and then we'll go with your decision because you're the tiebreaker.
Well, I'm going to go with Jay again and say a turkey in the White House.
Okay. Since you're the contestant, it's your choice. I point out, if it is the turkey story, you'll have 200 points then. Let's turn over here. That story was told by Robert Manda. And Robert, what's the real story?
Well, I feel like that team is really making political comments after all and saying you're not. However, the true story is a turkey in the White House.
Okay, you pick up 100 points. There you go. Kathy, you're 100 points ahead. 300 points is the winner. Clear the cards, folks. We'll turn to the next round strictly confidentially now. One of the best-known names in Hollywood. When Sylvester Stallone and his wife decided to have a child, they made very specific arrangements for conceiving that child. Boy, do I hesitate to ask you, Soupy.
Take me to a big 6 motel.
Soupy, exactly. What did Sylvester and his wife do?
Hang around a 7-Eleven store. I happen to know, I read this, that Sylvester Stallone and his wife belong to the GSS, which is a genetic spiritual society, and that's where people believe that when you conceive, if you, or with sounds while the conceiving is going on. I think I'm in heat. No, I'm not. Is that when you conceive, if you do sounds, the child takes on the same inheriting, and you know.
So what did they do?
They played the theme song from Rocky, which was the big thing, and that was it.
All right, I'll buy that for the moment. Betty, what's the real story?
Well, that wouldn't be too bad for the conceiver, but the conceivee is going to have a rough time on that. As it happened, they wanted above all else, Stallone and his wife wanted above all else to have their child intelligent. So they arranged to try to conceive only at the time that child would be born under the sign of Taurus with Libra moon and Leo rising. Now that maybe, it doesn't sound, really doesn't sound too smart to me because it knocked hell out of their sex life. But in any event, a Taurus child with Libra moon and Leo rising is supposed to be the most intelligent.
All right, we got the two of them down and one to go. Jay Johnson, strictly confidential now. Tell us the straight stuff.
Surely no one can believe the story about sounds. I mean, if they wanted an intelligent child, right? Of course, it's absolutely ridiculous. However, Sylvester, of course, played the Italian stallion in Rocky. Everybody knows that. He wanted an Italian baby. His wife objected to him going with any other Italian. So what they did, they compromised, and they went to Italy and conceived the child, and then when she was pregnant, came back to the United States, so he's conceived in Italy.
Okay, folks, that's it. Those are your choices. Write down your selection. I will refresh your memory if you don't remember. Forget what Soupy had to say, playing Rocky music. That couldn't possibly be. The astrological sign, if you believe that, that's impossible. Going to where was it? Just specify Rome or just Italy?
They didn't tell me.
Anywhere? None of them
They were
sound right.
busy, yes.
Robert, what is the real
My parents
story?
use the same system.
Sounds, music. You picked that one. Elaine, what's your choice?
I believe Betty. I said astrological.
If nobody else was.
There we go. 2 out of 3 so far. Cheryl, let me point out, the score is 200 to 100. You need these 100 points to tie it up. If you go with the sounds, it's a tie. We'll go with your decision. If you go any other way, we'll take the majority. What's it going to be?
Well, I went with the majority this time and also went the zodiac sign, the astrology.
All right. 3 out of 4. If you are right, you will have created a tie. Betty, what's the real story?
If you remember, Taurus is the sign of the bull. The real story is that they tried to conceive him under the...
All tied up. All right, folks. Clear the boards off. Attention, please. Probably one of the best-known faces in all of the entertainment world. Sammy Davis wrote a new autobiography. He often traveled with something highly unusual in his suitcase, something nobody else probably would carry around. Robert, what was it that Sammy carried in his suitcase? What did he do with it?
Well, because Sammy is as great as he is and as well known as he is, he's always besieged by autograph hounds wherever he goes. And he always has a schedule to meet. And he discovered that in stopping to sign autographs for fans in the airports and things, he's missed a couple of planes. And so he carries in his suitcase a fake plaster cast, which he puts on his arm, puts it on a sling, and then, of course, he always says hello to the fans, but they realize that he can't take time to stop and write because he's got a broken hand.
Carries a sling with him, he says. Elaine, please.
No, that isn't the story at all. He's a big fan of X-rated films. And so in his suitcase, wherever he travels, he takes a copy of Deep Throat with him. Now, the only other person who does this is Linda Lovelace's agent. But Sammy does this, and whenever he goes abroad to all these countries, he says, come on over to my hotel room, and I'll show you Deep Throat. And doesn't that choke you up?
Bill, it's up to you to follow that one. Yes. To change the subject, for years it's been a known fact that Sammy has been afraid of flying, deathly afraid in airplanes. So to make him feel so secure, or reasonably secure, he takes with him a black teddy bear, which he had as a little child when they were on the road. That's the only toy he kept. And he keeps it with him when he flies, and if they hit turbulence, he hugs it in front of all of this. So that's what Sammy does with him.
Boy, do you have a choice. You got the teddy bear. You got the autograph sling operation, and then the copy of Deep Throat. So it depends on how you analyze that. Pick the story you think is true. Only one of them is true. Soupy, which one did you select?
Well, I think it's the porno because in the dictionary on the word porno, there's Sammy's picture. I think it's the porno.
Betty White, did you agree or select another one?
No, I couldn't bear Bill's story, and I don't like to even think dirty, as you well know, so I said the sling story.
But decision time coming up here. Jay, what's your selection?
Well, nobody said jewelry cleaner, which I thought for sure it would be, so I went with X-rated.
Ah, there we go. Now, Kathy, the moment of truth. 2 of your partners have picked the X-rated or porno film carrying around as the story. What do you say?
Well, I thought that Sammy was more sentimental, so I put Teddy Bear.
Well, the nice part about this, folks, is we have a split decision all around, but the majority, 2 votes, go to carrying Deep Throat with him. If that's the true story, you've won the game. Let's check here. Elaine, you told that story.
Well, it's interesting that the 2 gentlemen over there picked the pornos, you know. They would know, right? But now the real story is that he carries around this copy of Deep Throat.
You and your celebrity partners will play triple exposure, chance for you to identify famous faces for $10,000. And we'll be back right after this. It's going to be good. I can feel it. Kathy, this is the spot that really counts. That circle up there on the screen. Watch that very carefully, because every time one of your celebrity partners gives you a correct answer, we reveal a section of a famous face. We'll keep racing the clock for 90 seconds. When you think you can identify that famous face, just yell out, "Stop the clock." We'll stop it. If your identification is correct, you've won yourself $500 for the first picture. $1,000 for the second picture if you're right, and if at the end of 90 seconds you can identify the third picture, that's a triple exposure, you will have won $10,000. Panel, it's very important that you give me answers as quickly as possible. If you're stuck, say pass. Want to get as many of those pieces out so she can identify them, then yell "Stop the clock." We'll start with you, Soupy. Who is the sexy blonde star of Three's Company?
Suzanne Summers.
Right. Name a part of the body that begins with an A.
Arm.
Right. Which contains more gasoline, a liter or a gallon?
Gallon.
Right. Who is our Secretary of State?
Muskie.
Right. Which Marx brother played the piano?
Chico.
Right. Which comes earlier in the year, Lincoln's birthday or Washington's birthday?
Lincoln's birthday.
Right. What is another name for a dromedary?
Date.
Camel. What? Who is Robin Williams' co-star?
Pamela, pass.
Pam Dauber. Who said there's a sucker born every minute?
P.T. Barnum.
Right.
Stop the clock.
Okay. Interesting. A lot of pieces missing. For $500, Kathy, who is that?
Linda Lavin.
Let's see for $500 if it is, and indeed it is. Nicely done. Kathy, you've got 50 seconds left on our time clock. We're working now for $1,000 on our way to $10,000. We start off with Soupy Sales. The clock will start as soon as I begin the question. Soupy, name one of the Blues Brothers.
John Belushi.
Right. What sport does Jim Palmer play?
Golf.
Baseball.
Well.
What was Muhammad Ali's original name?
Cassius Clay.
Right. Who created the cartoon strip Peanuts?
Charles Schultz.
Right. Is a cholesterol count of 100 high or low?
High.
Low. If you have quintuplets, how many babies do you have?
5.
Right. Which actress played the role of Archie Bunker's daughter?
Sally Struthers.
Right. What's the last date for filing your federal income tax?
March 15th.
April 15th.
Well?
What was General MacArthur's first name?
Douglas.
Right. Oscar is one half of the odd couple. Who's
Stop
the other
the
half?
clock.
All right, hold that.
I don't even want to play anymore.
Kathy, for $1,000, who is that?
Penny Marshall.
Let's see for $1,000 if that is Penny Marshall. It is. Kathy, you've won $1,000. You're on your way to $10,000. You have 14 seconds left on that clock. Let it run out. You don't have to stop it now. We'll pick up with Soupy. Get as many as you can, folks. Time is of the essence here. The lady's working for $10,000. Listen carefully. Who calls himself a wild and crazy guy?
Steve Martin.
Right. Who was the female star of the movie 10?
Bo Derek.
Right. Whose theme song is Thanks for the Memory?
Bob Hope.
Right. What do the initials SRO stand for?
Standing room only.
Right. Who's the brother of Shirley MacLaine?
Warren Beatty.
I can't take that for the moment.
Warren V.
Yeah. What is that? Kathy, that picture up there is worth $10,000. Do you have any idea who it is? And take a guess?
Michael Landon.
For $10,000, reveal, is it Michael Landon? thank you very, very much. You did a beautiful job. We have nice consolation gifts for you. Thank you for joining us. And Kathy, you have done well. You have won yourself $10,000, and as a matter of fact, that entitles you to keep coming back until someone beats you out of it.
And
you'll be back again tomorrow. Okay?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Along with Soupy and Betty.
If I can make it, I'm not sure.
And Jay. And you'll be playing along with Robert. And Elaine.
Hi.
And Bill.
Can't wait.
And I got to tell you something about tomorrow. Tomorrow we will expose some unknown stories about Ryan O'Neal, Mia Farrow, Joanne Woodward, and Clint Eastwood. But that's strictly confidential. We'll see you tomorrow. For now, Dick Clark. So long.